Welcome back, Homestead family and backyard gardeners. This is Rob from Gardens Fresh Homestead, eating fresh to your plate. And today on the 1st of December, I'm down here at our grapes and corn raised garden bed. And I want to go talk about a little bit germination for a moment before we do our successful corn harvest here. Right beside me here is corns that I started in a seedling tray with a heat mat and light, and I've got about 9 or so that germinated, and I've put them in here and they've done pretty well. And over here with my massive big sunflowers, which is a huge success, I've got about 12 or so by just leaving these out in the sun. I put these in the seedling tray, I left them outside, and they did pretty well actually. A lot better than under a heat mat and a light. So I thought, you know what, let's try direct sow. And I put 20 seeds in here. I put 4 that was double holes, and pretty much most of them germinated. I think 4 didn't germinate and 4 multiples that I had, so I just transplanted them into here. So these are Jolly Roger. I've never tried this variety before, and seeing what I've got now is unbelievable success. If you can hear that in the background, that's thunder and lightning at the moment. We've had like 48 hours worth of rain off and on. We're just getting smashed here in Queensland, Australia. So without further ado, I think direct sow is more better because, yeah, for many years I couldn't germinate corn. I had bad success. I don't know what I was doing wrong, and it wasn't doing anything wrong. I think it was the batch of seeds that I was getting. So I found a really good seed company, Eden Seeds, here in Brisbane, and I'm going to keep using them, and with Jolly Roger. So without further ado, we're going to come over to this sort of corn here, and you're going to notice that there's some double ears on most of these, which I'm really surprised about. So I'm going to take you over to this first lot and we're going to do some harvesting. Okay, so we're beside our other Jolly Roger corn here, and most of these I've got double ears on them, and Mr. Possum within the last week has been gnawing at all of these. Usually it's caused by the earworm, but not this time. It's actually Mr. Possum. He's had a really good feed, not just with corn, with my rock melon, and always on cue, they come for your harvest. So I'm probably about a week and a half early, but these are ready anyway, because as you can see, all the silks here are nice and brown or dark black, and that's a good indication that it's all been germinated. The tassels up here does a little pollination. I've seen a lot of bees, and the tassels fall down to what is called a silk, and each silk goes back to a kernel. So if you see corn that's got missing corns or cob on it, you'll notice that it wasn't germinated correctly. And our bees right here are doing a fantastic job. They're buzzing around, helping that pollination. So I've had a bit of corn this morning, and it was absolutely delicious. So we're going to do a taste test at the end of the video, so stay tuned. So put this out of the way, and right here is pretty simple. You're going to just tear down like that, like so, and look at this. Now that's a nice little size, as you can see. Now you're going to get that. See, it's been gnawed there. That's one of those ear grub worms, but just going to cut that off with the knife, and yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Now, we're going to bring the camera in very closely, very shortly here, and you actually see all the double ears. In my time of growing, I've naturally had double ears. Now I'm not sure if that's because of this type of variety called Jolly Roger. Let me know in the comments down below if what you might think it is. Is it the breed of corn, or is it because I've got my sunflowers and what I've actually done to, and with the bees to actually make this all happen? Because usually you don't get double ears, not maybe a little bit here and there, but not from what I've seen. So I'm going to show you most of these double ears. So where are we? You got one here, one little baby one here, and you got one here, one up here, there's one there, one there. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Just getting out of the rain for a moment until it departs, and then we'll get back into harvesting some more corn. Thank you for your patience. Welcome back. We just had to take a short break there, 20 minutes of another heavy downpour, and unfortunately it's just how it is in Queensland. Sunny one day, rainy the next. So we're going to continue on with this great harvest here with Jolly Roger. A lot of double ears here, and I'm going to take this one off like that, like this. I mean, that's a big monster right here. As you can see, Mr. Possum has had a really good feed here. You know, there's another lot at the back, but unfortunately this is how it rolls. You know, you're going to lose about 10-15% through pollination, the plant not growing, and other rodents, possums that are going to devour your great harvest and hard work. So as you can hear, there's still thunder in the background there. We've had a lot of rain. So here's another one. Here's the silk. Pretty much it's all been pollinated. So yeah, but unfortunately you have to harvest these as quickly as possible. It's a great loss, but unfortunately this is how it rolls for Mother Nature. There's another one, just absolutely nailed it. And there's the black ants too. They will wreak havoc as well. So unfortunately, I'm losing, you know, a bit of my harvest to unwanted pests. Now I'm going to leave these up for my grapes at the back, because here in Queensland we have a lot of humidity, 80 to 100%, and the grapes are behind all this, so it's just going to help them not get sunburnt and frizzled. So I'm just incorporating new ways to protect other plants by putting other plants in front of them. So so far so good, it's worked out really well. Just like my sunflowers, we're going to take you over there very shortly, and you're going to see why this new concept of growing sunflowers with your corn is just the way to go. I've been thinking about it for quite a long time, and I put the forward into practice, and it's really paid off. So, you know, 3 months ago, I did a video about planting them in the ground, and someone thumbed it down. You know, there's new ways to grow your own crop and new concepts, and I'm just thinking outside the box, outside the square, so to speak, and it's time to incorporate new ideas, and I really look forward to just keep on growing. So I'm going to pick some of these large ones over here right now. Now, look at this one. That's a monster. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, as I said earlier, last year was an absolute flop. I had there was a lot of rain, a lot of humidity. I tried it a few different ways. I got the corn to grow, but nothing transpired. It was just an absolute different disaster. A lot of black ants. Don't know exactly what happened. It just went completely due south, and the weather wreaked havoc on me. This year it's been an unbelievable great growing season. Not too much rain, not too much humidity. It's been in between. So all in all, I put just a little bit of fertilizer on it, a bit of blood and bone, bit of lime, and it's really done really well. It's really gone gangbusters for me. So for me, the Jolly Roger corn is my new staple crop to grow. I'm going to be keeping this one. Little baby one, but the 3 months is basically up. This is how it is. I was going to leave it on there, but yeah, you know, it just is what it is. Usually 14, 16 weeks. We're at the 13 week now, but Mr. Possum is just going absolutely nuts over these, so I just got to harvest them. So I've got to take what I can get. There's actually a couple of little baby ones down there that haven't been pollinated, so I'll leave that one. And I don't think I can get any more. That's it, pretty much. Yep, I think I've pretty much got all of them. So I'm going to leave them up, and I'm going to get out of this rain now. It's starting to come down a little bit heavier now. It's been spitting a little bit. I can work on it, but this is starting to come down harder now. So I'll just jump out of it until I can get back into the other raised garden bed. And you're going to see this amazing sunflower. Well, it would have been, but the birds got to it and absolutely annihilated it. So unfortunately, it is what it is on the homestead. This is my other new corn crop that I'm growing, which is called Balinese, and I put these in the seedling tray under the light, and you know, again, only 12 or so germinated, but you can see there's a lot of holes being bitten into this, and a lot of poop, so you can actually just killing a caterpillar right now. I'll show you what it actually looks like so you can watch out for it. So there's only half a raised garden bed of these Balinese corn. I'm just trying a new variety and just see what it tastes like. So if all goes well, I'll be keeping these two staple crops. So I'm just going to show you what this poop looks like so you can watch out for this pest in the future. All that gunk there in there or up in there, that's where the caterpillars like to live and leave their eggs, and you'll have an explosion of caterpillars. So all in all, it's not too bad at the moment, but you need to keep an eye on it. Okay, so we're down here at our other raised garden bed with the corn that I germinated in the seedling tray but left outside, and this one did really exceptionally well from what I can see, especially the sunflowers. The cockatoos came the other day and absolutely gnawed that 10 feet tall sunflower to pieces. I don't see any cockatoos around, and all of a sudden they just popped out of nowhere and just started attacking it. Very unfortunate, but it's just how it is out here in the homestead. And these are some of the things that you have to look out for as well. But I just want to show you, because I'm 6'3", just to give you a perspective of how tall this really is. So that's how big that really is. So without further ado, we're going to grab all these double ears. This Jolly Roger corn is just perfect. I don't know if it's because of the type of corn that it is, if it's bred for making double ears, or the help because of the sunflowers. So let me know down in the comments down below. Would really like to hear about it. So we're going to bring you in and we're going to get all this corn. Okay, before we start harvesting this lot of corn over here, we've got 18 over there. Not bad for 10 or so corn stalks over there, and the same again, we got what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 actually over here. So we should get quite a bit over on this side of town. So without further ado, let's start harvesting. Yeah, a couple of baby ones I can leave because there's nothing on them. Yeah, that's a big one right there. Again, I have to report. There you go. You have to take the good with the bad out on the homestead. There's not much you can do about it. You know, in previous years, I've never had a problem with Mr. Possum, or you know, usually it was the black ant, so I had the problem with. But now, it is what it is. So, because he can climb on that fence, and yeah, he's got the free rein to just jump on, and that's his main highway, and I really can't close it off. Well, I suppose I can, but it'd be a bit of work. So again, you just take the law averages and take what you can get. So here's our double ears. Yeah. We're going to start opening these, and we're going to take you through the process of blanching and putting them in bags and freezing them. And I just want to say that Woolworths and Coles are selling these for $1, $1.50 each. Now, you can buy for labour and plastic between $4.90 and $5.90 for these to be unwrapped, cut up into small little bits. So 3 cut up into 1 in here, basically for $4.90, you know, so you're buying labour and plastic. So really, folks, you really need to start buying these whole and stop buying the ones in plastic. Good luck there. There's 3 of them. As you can see, that's all brown, and I know that all this has been germinated back to the kernel. Can't wait to open all these. In the back, there you go. You see, it's just how it is. Let me see. Yep, there's the ear grub worm. There it is right there. So you've got the grub earworm, you've got Mr. Possum, you've got black ants. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Ready anyway. You can have that one if you want. Big one. And that one there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Have a look. No, I can't see any more. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now that's a really good harvest this year. I'm really excited. Last year, as I said, I never got anything out of mine because of the hot humidity, the rain, the black ants. It was an absolute disaster. This time around, over in abundance, and I did very little maintenance. All I did was a bit of blood and bone, a bit of lime. I watered it a few times. We've had a lot of rain, and the sunflowers. And as far as I'm concerned, the sunflowers was a huge success. If you can give this video a really big thumbs up, I'd be really much appreciated, because this is a new concept of growing food, and I go against the grain of what the food forest is all about. And growing your sunflowers with your corn does work. My concept does work. So for the person who thumbed it down, I don't know, that's just sour grapes. But for me, I'm trying to do my next lot of sunflowers so I can start my next lot of harvest in the new year and get one more harvest before autumn comes. So probably March would probably be my last time I can get a harvest. So yeah. So without further ado, we are actually going to do a taste test. So here we go. I'm going to take one of the bigger ones because yeah. Now you see that's not a grub worm, that's because it wasn't pollinated and because of the silks, but it is what it is. Oh. Fresh off the cob. That is the most juiciest, most tasty corn I've had in a long time. That is beautiful. This is well worth it. I'm so glad I picked them now instead of waiting another couple more weeks because it wasn't the due date. You know, always check that your plant's ready to be harvested. Don't look at the tags. I would keep my tags as a reference, you know, between germination and, you know, how long before harvest. And I still had another week and a half to go, but I knew that these were ready to be harvested, and I'm so glad that I had my gut intuition and just said, you know, stuff it, we'll just pick it now because Mr. Possum's going to eat everything, and those black ants right behind it. That was damn delicious. So I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna start peeling these and get ready for making another video about blanching and putting them in the freezer bags. We're gonna keep most of these in the fridge, but I'm going to count these right now and just see how many we've actually got. $16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and there's half a dozen that have been eaten or bitten. So well, I say 26, so 32 or so produced. So that's pretty good. I'm liking that. So all in all, this has been an exceptional sunflower Jolly Roger harvest. So until next time, either grow big or go to the shops. Thank you very much for watching at Gardens Fresh Homestead. Bye for now.